And hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Corecraft SMP. Now, you may be wondering, what the hell am I doing in the middle of nowhere? Now, the answer to that question is, well, I just decided that since we had a lot of fun doing auctions, we decided to build an auction house for fine gentlemen. Now, I thought it would be a small building at first, but then I saw some ambitious builds and just decided, you know what? I'll build my own mansion. Now, yeah, that's gonna take a lot of time, and at this point it just seems I'm ramping up projects and not finishing them. But yeah, this looked fun, so the first thing we need to do is clear out a decent area. I think this is around a bit more than 100 blocks or something like that, by 100 blocks by, I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not 100, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting down trees and make a decent area. Alright, so 40 minutes later and everything seems to be cleared, and now we have to flatten everything out. Now, I might do some terraforming when I build the actual building, but the first thing we need to do is just flatten everything at one point, and also we have to just cover this cave up. I might use it for something later, but for now let's focus on building the building, and I think I just have to see some middle point, so hold on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say, I think this Y level is good. Something like this. Yeah, I think this would be good. I'll get enough dirt from here to cover this up. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this. So I guess let's head back to another replay. So of course I was almost done, and then I ran out of durability, so I didn't want my shovel to break, so I have to go repair it now, and then I guess I'll just dig out the rest and I'll get back to you. I seriously need to find a way better way to get XP, because this is gonna take forever, and I need to take off my elytra because it's getting all the XP, but yeah, this is a great way to get emeralds, of course, but getting XP is really slow. We need to make an Enderman Farm. I thought that at this point Darkman would already have made the XP farm, but he hasn't yet, so it looks way more that I'll have to do it, which is a bit annoying, but I guess it's okay. But yeah, and yeah, the problem is I ran out of trades at this point, and yeah, that's the only XP I can get. But I think that's basically enough to dig out those few blocks left. And yeah, I think I might have to stop a bit because I need enough iron to get the full beacon, so I might as well AFK a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna just dig up the rest of that thing and then get back to you after I'm done. Alright, so after I cleared out all the blocks, now I have to fill up the holes. Now this is a bit of a problem because, well, as you guys could have seen, there's a massive cave somewhere around here. I think it's here. So I think I'm just gonna fill it up from this point onward. And yeah, that's it. When we fill it up, we can finally actually start designing the format and the size of the actual building. because I wanted this thing to be pretty huge, and yeah, I just want it to be massive, that it looks like it's actually from a rich guy. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and it could be another time lapse. I'm sorry guys, but this episode is just a bunch of time lapses and a few speeches in between. Alright, before we continue working on the mansion, I heard I got some friendly signs over my plot for the bookshop, and let's see. Very interesting. Alright, so I figured out that most of the stuff is cleared out and we can actually start laying down the layout. Now be aware that this may be changed because I'm not the type of a person who builds in creative mode and then just replicates in survival. Because I just build as I go, which may be a mistake, but I don't really care because I don't want to work double, so yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna do the layout and see how it goes. I have a few ideas in my head, but I'm not really sure which one of them I'm gonna use yet. There might be stuff that changed, as I said, but yeah, let's just see how it comes out at first. Alright, so I think I found the way how we're gonna build this. Alright, so my plan is something like this. Now, I'm not sure if the block that I want to use exists. It needs to be white, but it also needs to look like a brick. Now, the close to that color could be endstone bricks, but I don't want my building to look yellow. So I think we're gonna have to stick to stone if I don't find anything better. Well, I could use quartz, but that is hella expensive and I don't want to waste 3 hours every time I need to refill my supplies of building blocks. So yeah, I think quartz is out of the question, but maybe we can find something else. I'll try to find something, but I'm not hoping too much, so I think we're gonna have to go with bricks. So I figured out what materials I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need some stone bricks, some stone cracked bricks, and all variants of stone bricks, I guess. I decided not to go with moss. I mean, I could, but I can always add it later if it doesn't look good, or I could add it. But yeah, the problem is a lot of those materials require smelting, which is not really good because we don't have a super smelter and a coal we don't have. That's the problem. So what I think I'm gonna do is actually AFK at the iron farm so I can get the full beacon. I'm gonna find a place to dig out stone. I'm gonna dig out a lot of stone, and after that I'm gonna go to the nether, get some blaze rods and use blaze powder as fuel for the furnace. I think that's still doable. I think that you can use blaze powder still as a fuel. If not, I'm just gonna use lava buckets from the nether, and yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna see you when I'm done collecting all the materials. Alright, so as you can see, I started building a bit and I'm using the roller technique and it's going pretty well, I would say. I think the pattern looks great. I think I have just the right amount of blocks, and yeah, I'm just gonna build the whole wall around it and see how it turns out there. Now, I haven't checked it out yet, but from this angle, I think it looks really good. Yeah, I mean, we need to of course do the details and everything, but this is gonna be the main palette for the building, and I just need to build up. I think I'm gonna go 15 high. I think that's okay, or maybe just 12. I don't know, we'll see. Now I built up to the highest point that I want to go for the walls, and up above here is gonna go the roof. So this thing is gonna be 3 floors high, so each floor is 5 blocks. So yeah, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do next, and yeah, I guess it's time to brainstorm a little more. Alright, so as you can see, I started building up the front and it looks really nice. Now, the only thing is, it's missing some detail, but that's gonna come later. Now, the problem is, this is kinda new for me because, well, I have never built anything like this, like mansions, castles and stuff like that. I usually stuck with smaller buildings like little houses and inside areas like caves and spaces I dug up. So this is kinda a giant leap for me, and it's a huge test, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna take some time to build, but I think once I finish it, it's gonna look great. Now the reason I'm building this, you already know. It's kinda useless building a big building like this for some auctions that's gonna be held like 2 or 3 times, but I just wanted to give it a try, and yeah, I think it's gonna come out great. Now that will be it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed. Now bear in mind, these videos do take a long time to make, so if you could consider subscribing and leaving a like, it would help a lot and it would mean the world to me. But until the next one, see ya!